That's right. It's time for the Dog and Chicken Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is episode 30. I'm not trying to sound sexy. This is just my natural voice. I had gender reassignment surgery. No.
I would say you're not trying to sound sexy, but you're succeeding.
Yeah, I am succeeding. So, ladies, this is a temporary me. You want to hit me up? Now's the time. It's probably only going to last a couple more days, but it is soothing.
It is soothing.
Very soothing.
You're going to put me to sleep. That's the problem. So melodic.
I'll get excited and probably lose my voice by the end of this. So it's been a fun week. I had to spend an entire day with my boss, and we were supposed to go in and kind of evaluate a couple of stores and see how they're performing and see how they're doing. I couldn't talk the whole time. Like, I was literally squealing.
How do they take you seriously in that moment?
I got laughed at a lot. Yeah.
Well, that's awful Christmassy of them.
Yeah. It's like a little mouse in the corner telling them they suck, and they're like, oh, shut up. Like, okay, I will.
You need to do better in this area. What was that? What was that, Mickey?
Yeah. Piss off. So anyway, man, this is going to be probably one of the quickest turnaround episodes I think we've ever done because of my asshole voice. I had to screw everything up this week. We're recording Friday, and I'm going to try to have this bitch cut, edited, and uploaded Saturday. So this will be a quick, recent episode.
Fucking A. We were timely this week for episode 30.
Yeah, and our topical comments will actually still be topical by the time it uploads.
Dirty 30, baby.
Dirty 30. Got some fun stuff planned tonight for all you guys tuning in. Of course, as always, like, share, subscribe. If you're not into the video podcast version, of course, you can look us up, The Dog and Chicken Show. We are on Spotify, iTunes. We are on Google Podcasts. We're on Anchor, all kinds of different ones. Most places that you get your podcasts, we're available. The Dog and Chicken Show. Look us up, like, share, subscribe, as always. All right. Should we get into, I don't know. Christmas is coming up. We're, 5 days out?
God, yeah. Today's the 19th? Yeah, right? No, 20th. It is the 20th. Son of a bitch. I already lost a day. Ugh. Yeah, today's the 20th. So, yeah, we got 5 days out. We've got Christmas on my side.
You're buying yourself presents, you dick.
Well, obviously
You should get the kids and the wife something first.
No, I bought for myself this year. They can fend for themselves. Phil and I actually went up to the still here not quite a week ago and splurged a little bit. He splurged a little more than I did. But now I have brought my whiskey collection down here where it can be enjoyed with all of you. I mean, I obviously can't share, unless you're physically here, but it's the thought that counts, right? But
it is.
Christmas, man. I've got my family side on Christmas Eve. Then we go to Hastings for her side on Christmas. Then we go back the next day, the day after Christmas, again to Hastings. We play Keno, go out to eat, and go bowling. That's just a traditional thing. And then I think we go back to Hastings again the following Saturday, like a week or so later. We go again for like her immediate side. So we've got at least 4 Christmases within the next. Before the month is over, I will have done 4 Christmases. So obviously the essentials are going to help.
I'm going to need some of that.
I cracked open a tiny bottle of Jameson IPA for this one.
You know what the best part of living 4 hours away is?
What's that?
I just do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, well, you got a point there, fucker.
Y'all can come up and spend Christmas with me if you want. I'm going to do it whenever the fuck I want to do it. I ain't going nowhere.
Are you going to be able to talk, though? That's the question.
It doesn't fucking matter.
No, I guess if I bring the right bottle, no, it doesn't.
I'll be playing fucking Call of Duty and Rocket League and yeah.
I'll
Sitting
be
back
playing.
while everybody's driving back and forth to this person, trying to make everybody happy. God, it's so stressful. I don't miss it.
Yeah.
I always hated that. Like, we still do this every time we come back to visit. Like, I got to go to Lincoln, then I have to go to Hebron, then I have to go to York, and then I have to go. Like, it's like, fuck, man. And you feel bad every time because somebody gets left out. You can't hit everybody.
Wow, I feel like you've got to make each trip like one or two people specific. Like, I'll catch you guys next time. We can actually spend a little time together then. Yeah, like my brother comes up from Texas. He's like, it's always the worst fucking weekend, and this person's busy, this person's busy. I'm like, well, I'll try to hit you next time. See you in 3 months, maybe.
Yeah, it's always hard to do though, and you want to make time and room for everybody because that next time probably won't work out either.
Yeah, exactly.
That won't work out, and the time before didn't. So,
Yeah, we're all old now and have responsibilities and shit.
Yeah, I just hate the people that are kind of assholes about it and been like, dude, you were down 3 times, you didn't even come say hi to me. Be like, I didn't even see my mom the last 3 times, so fuck off.
Yeah, that's what a dick. Calling you out, not by name apparently, but we're calling you out.
Yeah, I didn't even say who you were, so I guess it's all fair.
That's nice.
It is kind of a dick move. I call them out when they ask me that shit and be like, dude, I didn't even see my mom. Piss off.
It's probably me you're talking about.
No, you're not very needy.
No, sometimes.
No. Something well. So Tony likes this thing at like 2 a.m. He just wakes up and rolls up. No, okay, I'll stop it there.
No, I liked where you're going with this.
Well, you know what you do at 2 a.m.
Oh, I know what I do at 2 a.m.
Yeah. I don't think everybody needs to know.
Prepare for the buzzing sound. Hang on.
Oh shit!
Just got a
Tony
snap.
is a fucking android.
Just got a snap from Lindsay. There we go. Okay, I'm good. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, I was starting to hear a little buzz.
You act like it's fucking because of the brand. Your damn Apple would be just as noisy.
No, we've done it on the show before. I've surfed the web while we're talking. And
yeah, well, maybe not in my basement. So how do you know?
Oh, so your basement's a fucking metal box of what the fuck? What would your basement have to do with any of it?
It might be. I don't know. There's possible.
Yeah, bullshit. It's Android. So yeah, Christmas. We're yeah. Let's get back to that. No, it is nice. I have no plans, and I think last year I just kind of got that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm jumping in the truck and I'm gonna drive back home and surprise a couple people. Didn't tell anybody. I think I stopped and seen my mom and brought Riker with me, and then we drove back home. That was it. I was like, I have the freedom to do that on Christmas, where it's like, hey, all right, like I don't have to be obligated to go see a bunch of people.
Yeah,
it's kind of nice.
It is.
Yeah,
I don't have that luxury. I've got to be in a lot of places. It's very taxing, but it's nice.
Those are fun too, though. They are fun. I don't want to shit on all of it.
Like my side, like we all live in the same town of small people, and apparently we hate getting together with each other. It's like very stressful for everybody to. Oh,
like,
God,
I fucking seen you yesterday. Go home.
Oh, I don't know. No, fucking never see each other. Like that's the thing. Like the people that live 45 minutes on her side, we'll see them like 2-3 times a week, and we'll go a month without seeing the people we live in the same town with on my side. They're like her side is very, very, very close. So. It's a different bit of culture for me, marrying into that family and having that big, close family. So it's like a real like holiday Hallmark movie Christmas type situation. So it's kind of contrast, because my side's like, I don't know, drive across town tonight. I don't know.
Oh God. Do we need anything from like Casey's or anything? I can like make a pit stop, make it worth my while.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm halfway there. I'm at Casey's, but I am still wearing my pajamas.
I could go to Rosie's and get some Jameson though.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I've got like 4 different kinds of Jameson behind me now, and all I can think about is that 18 year that Phil's sitting on. It comes in the nice box and bag. Oh, so excited. Like I've only had it one time.
Were you just eyeing over Phil's box?
Yes. Like I was
Yes.
holding his box on the way back from the still, and I was just nips hard the whole time. Have you ever had 18-year-old Jameson?
No, I have not.
Oh my God. We're gonna have to save you a little shot back just because you've got to try this. I had it one time. Justin had come up from Texas for spring game last year, 2018. Yeah, 2018 spring game, and we went to the game. We did some bar hopping, the 4 of us, and then the girls went to get the car, and we jumped into Jake's cigar shop and spent way too much time looking at all the different stupid cigars. I bought one to puff on. He bought like 5 and a really nice one. He set it on the table. He ended up leaving it and forgot it on the fucking table. But
fucking hate that shit, man. I used to do that all the time.
But then we're looking.
I'd get a nice cigar and a really nice cigar cutter every time, and I'd leave the fucking cutter behind. I spent like $15 on a cutter I use once.
Yeah,
Piss
every time. But like you go in there, you sit down. It's not a big bar, but it's like there's like hundreds of different bourbons and whiskeys. It's just anything you could possibly want.
Jake's is amazing.
It is. It's great. I love going in there. So we go in there, and I'm like, I'm scanning around. Oh, there's Jameson. There's 18-year-old Jameson. Oh my God. Yep, that right there. Double shot of that. It was like not like $15-$16 for a double shot, but fine by me. I've been waiting for this, and it's like almost $200 a bottle. This is perfect. So we both get one. We sit down. It's the smoothest, cleanest, just beautiful tasting Irish whiskey I've ever had, and I've sampled a lot since then, and it's still just so freaking good. The last time we went in there,
ruined all other whiskeys for you.
It kind of has, but the problem is now I feel like I've built it up in my mind so much. When we do crack into that bottle, I'm gonna be disappointed. I don't know. I told Phil, I'm like this. I've really blown this up. Like you're gonna enjoy it, but I feel like you're gonna be let down no matter how good it is. So we'll see. The last time we went in there was me and Jeremy, and we went in after the Illinois game last year, and they didn't have any more 18-year-old James.
Needed some drinks after a Husker game, no matter what, right?
And we won that one.
I know. Still needed a drink, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I went in there hoping they had the 18-year-old. It was gone. I had to settle for a double shot of Middleton's. Now, have you had Middleton's?
I have. I've tried it. And I honestly, it must not have been too great or too bad because I don't remember.
Now
it doesn't stand out to me.
It's one of the like middle to higher shelf range Irish whiskey brands, and I don't know which bottle they had, what variety they had. I just said, give me a double shot of Middleton's because I'd never tried it and I'd always wanted to. So I get it, and the guy's just like looking at it. Excuse me, looking at it, looking at his book, looking at other stuff, and I'm like, what's it? He's trying to figure out how much to charge me. Well, a double shot of Middleton's, he ends up giving me the price of $37 for a double shot of Middleton's. And I'm like,
say what?
What the? Well, it's poured. I want to try it. Fine. You're not getting a fucking tip, asshole.
Do you want to try it that bad?
Well, not now. I mean, I had it. It's good. Don't get me wrong. But Middleton's, at least that one, it starts harsh. It tastes harsh, and it goes down harsh. Like, it is an Irish whiskey through and through, start to finish. It's good, but it burns. Jameson 18, there's no burn, baby. No burn. But they do have a bottle of very rare Middleton's up there at the still that was like $230. And I'm like, maybe I'll save up for that. Because that's Dennis Leary approved. He said, like, that's one of his top favorite whiskey. And if Dennis Leary says that, whew.
Oh, yeah.
I got to take his word for it. That motherfucker's Irish as it gets.
Yeah, he's a drunk. That's for sure. What'd you ask Santa for this year?
I didn't have a lot that I wanted. I need a new fucking beard trimmer because mine shit out on me. I actually asked for one a couple months ago, so fingers crossed, because mine just quit like last week, so now I'm getting really scraggly. We talked about that one before, the lawnmower. I'm really excited. If I didn't get it
Fuck,
for
that's
Christmas,
right.
I'm ordering it that day.
You wanted the dick trimmer.
Yes. Other than that, I'm like, hey, get me like a new microphone. Here's a link for a few microphones I like. Give me one of those, because like this one works, but sometimes yours sounds so much crisper than mine.
Yeah, you got to make sure like the one you have there works good for like your RXW podcast.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the whole room, but when you're doing one of these, you don't want to hear the foot stomps upstairs.
Exactly.
You need one of these. These are they're called cardioid, where it just picks up, because like if I move my mouth this way, you can't hardly hear me anymore.
Yep.
It only picks up stuff right in front. Like,
yeah.
So it makes it a lot easier to drown out other sound, and then it mixes a lot easier and sounds way better.
Oh, I suppose so.
You know, and it makes it sound so sexy and smooth.
Well, it's funny because like today I was actually listening to episode 16 and 17. I was driving around delivering feed, and I caught up on everything on my main podcast of what I wanted to listen to, and I started listening to ours just for shits and giggles. We hit a really good stride there in 16 and 17. Like the JFK one was way better than I remembered. I'm like, I thought I sucked on that one. Yeah, it was better than I thought. But listening to our voices,
I thought that one kind of sucked too. I don't know.
I listened back to it though. No, we actually had a pretty good rhythm going on that one. I was surprised. I thought that was one where we kind of hit a couple.
Just
I know
judging our rhythm.
Yeah, because I'm a total narcissist, and I actually listened to 2 episodes of our own podcast today because I'm an asshole like that.
It's so fucking weird to do it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm listening to like the sound, and I'm like, those two, I don't know what we did, but my voice sounded good, yours sounded really good, like the audio was on point, like, and I'm usually down here in the basement, and I like the internet sometimes gets fucked up, but that's always just the choppiness. So I don't know what I'm doing different sometimes on the audio. So I'm hoping to get a new microphone. Maybe I can really, really drive that point home. Because you listen to some podcasts that do their shows via Skype. Like this is similar, obviously, but it's really
Skype sounds super robotic though. Like this doesn't sound robotic.
No, and that's fun because like Jim Cornette Experience, his podcast, he has 2 of them, and it's funny because the guy that like does the recording, does the editing, you know, puts the stuff online. He's the co-host. You know, Jim's the main guy, but Jim's obviously sounds more like a little bit more robotic because he's not the one like hosting the I don't know, his microphone sounds probably more like mine, whereas, you know, the backup guy, he sounds more like you. So it's kind of comparable to that. Then you go to like Joe Rogan, who has this beautiful podcasting studio, all the best equipment in his ridiculous house. And it's like, well, Jesus, this sounds like a ABC News special. So you can't compare yourself to Joe Rogan.
No, you can't. No, so the weird part about it is, so we both record this, and when Tony's able to get an internet connection, he sends me his file, and sometimes, and I'd say 50% of the time, Tony, I use yours and your audio because for whatever reason, like if we got somewhat of a bad connection, the audio is always put first, the video is put second. So when we have kind of a crappy connection, your video will get choppy on my end, so it'll record like crap.
Yeah.
But the audio will sound fine. But then I'll get yours, and the audio or the video will look great, and the audio is great. And I'm like, well, I'll just use his then. Like, and then it's those ones where we have like Phil or somebody extra, and we do the three person one that creates a little extra work for me to jump back and forth between them. But no, it's really it's really weird. I guess I haven't listen to the difference of the audio between them. I do notice the difference since I've gotten this new mic and my new setup. I can really tell the difference on mine. I don't know, maybe that's just me being snobby. I don't fucking know.
No, like that's the weird thing. Like the microphone you had before this one, like you said, like this one works great to just pick up, you know, what's directly in front of it. But there were a few times that last one you had, like, it sounded like you were in the room. Like it was so damn just crystal clear and just smooth it sounded. And like sometimes I'll get like from on your mic, I'll hear that little radio static once in a while on this new one. So it's weird. It goes back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's not necessarily, this whole new setup's not necessarily meant to do this, you know, over the internet. This one's meant to have 4 people sitting at the table, which I mentioned earlier, Tony. I have a microphone and a bar stool sitting here ready for you whenever, or anybody listening in at home. If you feel like making a trip to South Dakota, let's sit and have some drinks and record a real one in person. But that's what my setup's really meant for, not so much the online piece. So yeah, I probably do have more static than I realize sometimes.
Yeah, but you know, it happens. I won't hold it against you. But no, it's funny. I was listening back to our old ones, and I just started getting some ideas here and there. Like when we did the JFK one, like I'm like, we covered so much shit. Like I don't think we have anything to talk about. Now I'm listening to it back. I'm like, oh my God, that's right. Like there's like 90 different things we could branch off of from just this one. And then at the end of that one, we started talking about like week 2 or 3 of Husker football. I'm like, we really need to just take all the Husker football stuff, package it into one big show for the entire 2019 season that we'll have. We can that way we can kind of chronicle how bad it just started. We can really keep track of what we thought of the team as the season went on.
How bad we shit the bed.
Yeah. But as we start doing more and more of these, like we said, if we want to do an offshoot on like the JFK one, then we can do a conglomeration of all of it. Jim Cornette does them. They call them omnibus, and you get like 4 hours worth of shit you've already heard.
Listen to Jim Cornette.
Dude,
check him out.
Oh my God. He's like, it took me a long time to finally tune into it. He's, for those who don't know who Jim Cornette is, he is former manager of the old classic NWA, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, old school territory wrestling, manager for Midnight Express, so many other teams. He was in WWF during the early days of the Attitude Era, WCW back with Ric Flair, Sting, and all those guys. So the dude's been in the business forever. And most of his podcasts are diving into old territory wrestling history and guys you may not have heard of, and guys you're like, oh fuck, I remember that guy. The dude is such a great storyteller, and he's got a crisp memory for all these old funny ass stories. Really good podcast. Then he's a super hard liberal. If that's not your thing, you can get past that. Usually it's not very long, but then he and the co-host, they shit on the current product pretty hard. And there's a lot to shit on. So they're kind of all over the place, but damn, he is a funny, funny dude. If you like anything wrestling related, check this guy out. He is hilarious. And he cusses like a fucking sailor. Like, probably worse than us.
Yeah. It depends on the episode, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on how much I've been drinking and who's on the show with us.
Well, if you like dirty,
I dropped the C-bomb when Lynn was with us.
You did.
I totally missed it. I totally missed it, and I uploaded it, but hey, Facebook didn't say anything. So,
well, actually, that brings up something I wanted to talk about. Like, I don't know how to approach this, but one thing I don't know if you don't give a shit, but you will say once in a while is the CS. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not. The CS bad naughty word, because some people will.
Cocksucker?
That's the one.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to bring this up.
I say cocksucker a lot.
You do. And like some people, like for the longest time, we've gotten so accustomed to it not being okay to say because people see it as a homophobic slur, inflammatory against a gay, right? Like that's been the status quo for the longest time. Yeah, at least it became that. But
so real quick, until you've said that, I've never even thought of it that way. Like I
know, no, I agree. I agree.
Seriously, I say it out of habit, and I have never thought of it as a homosexual slur in any way.
No, and I don't think of it that way either. Like I don't care who you are. If you say something stupid, we're flipping each other's shit. You're a guy or a girl or whatever. I don't care. Yeah, you don't think about it that way. But PC society kind of dictated. Well, no, that's a slur against homophobia. Fine, whatever. But now we're kind of coming back around to where I think it'd be more homophobic to assume that it is a homophobic slur, would it not?
Yeah, it's in a way. I mean, you know what? Yeah, everything's terrible.
Well, that's just it, because
just pick a fucking word.
you can't say something's homophobic now when we assume when there's like 50 some genders that you can decide your gender, you can decide any kind of gender or sexuality that you're born with or you want to choose to be or however it works now. Like, I think it would be more, of a slur to assume somebody's going to take it that way. I don't. It's just such a gray area now. What was taboo?
Did you see that J.K. Rowling story?
I caught a headline earlier, like not maybe 2 hours ago, something about she called the readers gay.
No, it wasn't even that. Some lady who, and I don't have any of this in front of me. I'm just kind of going off the cuff here, but some lady got fired from her job because she said that there is such a thing as sex. You're either a man or you're a woman. And then she says, but if you want to do anything on the what do you want to be? What do you want to dress as? How do you want to act? Who do you want to be as a person? Whatever. Do you? And that's the stance probably a huge majority of people have. We really don't care. But she was saying, yes, biologically, you're either a man or a woman. You really can't change that. You can go chop off whatever you want, but you can't change that. So sure, controversial with a small group of people. But she gets fired from her job for it. And if you read what she wrote, it really wasn't unprofessional at all. It was actually, it was way better worded than I can do. Jesus, I'm a dummy.
Sure.
But so J.K. Rowling was like, she tweeted out and did the pound, whatever goddamn thing they try to do on Twitter. I really tried to get into Twitter. I'm about to fucking give up again.
I never have been able to get into it.
Fucking hate Twitter. Anyway, so they're really, everybody just like came at her because that's what Twitter is. It's a lot of lefty nut jobs. That's
it's people standing around waiting for somebody to say something that they can jump on.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all it is.
They just want to take you out.
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
And I know that's the funny thing. Like the flip side from Twitter is the Uber policed Facebook. So. I mean, there's pornography on Twitter, and we're talking shit about it. Yet Facebook's over here handing out bans left and right.
Speaking of pornography, I got your messenger pulled up right now on my computer. With the image you sent me earlier.
What specifically?
Should I share? I can always cut it out.
Well, I mean, you do what you want, pal.
You do you, boo.
You do you, baby.
I can blur it out.
Okay, there you go.
That way the folks at home can actually see this. At least some of it. Let me find my options here. This is pretty good. So we're trying to plan out our night. And all week I've been sending like Tony little like stupid selfie videos of myself.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to talk. We've been trying to figure this out. And like, what night can we record? Blah, blah, blah. So trying to stay in touch all week. Where in the hell is my menu bar to share my screen? What is going on here? There it is. So anyway, I'll pull it up here. And you see it? So beautiful. So I was like, hey, are we doing this tonight or tomorrow? What time? Do we have Phil coming? What are we wearing? Or what are you wearing? So, of course, Tony, tonight, whenever you want, hun, kind of ish. So, spoiler alert, Phil may be joining us at some point tonight.
Ooh.
And then this is what Tony's wearing.
Well, he asked, and I was literally in the process.
Hey, check it out. My cursor makes a finger.
You just fingered my butt. Hey,
that's the most childish thing I think we've done on this show.
I just noticed the picture I sent you the other day. You sent that picture of Amber, and then sent you back my artwork.
Oh, yeah, with the dick. Yeah.
Because who doesn't like to draw dicks? Everybody draws dicks.
Yeah. So this is a kind of an inside joke. Oh, God.
No, that's not. What the fuck was that? Actually, I think that's something I sent you.
Yeah, it was something you sent me that was really disturbing.
Yeah.
So this is an inside joke. Somebody we both know got really drunk, made a really stupid statement about you can't put a beer can on top of a beer bottle. So, yeah, so this was really funny. I sent this to Tony, and that was epic.
Yeah, that's what he got.
I loved it.
Because that's what I do. I draw dicks on stuff, and I send it back. What?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
This is how this show operates behind the scenes, folks. You just got a nice glimpse.
Yeah, it was a real nice glimpse. I was just trying to look up some of the news articles we shared with each other, and I found that right away. I'm like, nope, this is getting in there.
Yeah. Now, if you like a podcast with an overabundance of cursing, make sure to check out the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast with myself and Phil. With
the non-COPPA friendly Tony fucking G.
Exactly. You got to make that crystal fucking clear. Wow, we just did our year end review video. Oof. Last year we did it was about a 50-minute video. I'm like, man, that's probably a little long. Let's try to tone that back a little bit this year. We watched WWE TLC pay-per-view. And then we dove right into it to be poignant and get it done and have it ready. 2 hours and 6 fucking minutes. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, we wow. Drank a lot more scotch than I thought I did, and I go off on a bunch of tangents, and wow, the language is pretty rough. So enjoy, folks.
Yeah, I usually catch up on your guys'. I'll listen to yours. Excuse me, when I'm on the road driving between stores, because usually they're like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes shorter, sometimes a little longer. So
yeah, pretty
I
much.
usually sneak your guys' in on road trips and have them downloaded on my phone. Yeah, I haven't caught that one yet, so now I'm interested.
Yeah, it's. I just put the finishing touches on it today. I think I just got to add the intro, cut a couple spots, and I'll be ready to upload that bitch. It's Tony G drunk out of his mind. Well, not that fucking bad, but damn, I was a lot more buzzed than I thought, apparently. Yikes.
Yeah, that happens to all of us. That happened to me we had Phil on here that one time. Jesus, that was pretty shitty.
Yeah, there was a point where
I was pretty colorful, man. I had a lot of editing to do on that one.
Yeah, I remember you at one point.
I was listening back to that one. I'm like, okay, edit here and come back here and cut out here. And like you watch that, I need to go back and watch that one because I just want to see how many screens like just cut to like everybody's in a different location all of a sudden because I cut so many fucking times. I bet it's super confusing.
Those are the best.
We've grown up. We've grown up with the podcast.
We have.
I don't start drinking until the podcast starts now. That night, I'm pretty sure I started at like 2.
Oh, man.
Bad idea because we went all night. We went like 4 or 5 hours on that podcast, and I was already fucked.
The video game one?
No, that was a totally different one. That was the presidential debate part 2.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, okay.
Video game one, I got drunk with you guys. That thing went on all day. Yeah,
that went for quite a while. No,
that was just fun.
Well, yeah, but the worst one.
Speaking of video game one, I got my dysentery.
Yes, sir. That one was rough. We did because you and I recorded the. Oh, we did.
It was rough for you, Tony. We got to see your pouty face when we were making fun of Cowboy Kid.
Fuck you guys. You're just jealous. You're just jealous you don't have the rare copy of Cowboy Kid. No, we recorded the Edinburgh Manor episode before Phil found us, and then we did 3 hours of video games. So yeah, it was like 4.5 hours, and I was loaded by the time that one finished up. Whew. Yeah,
I think we were all in some pretty healthy shape at that time.
Yeah, even Phil was like, "Oh shit, that Jameson IPA is not fucking bad." Yeah. Oh shit! Oh no! It all comes full circle.
Yeah. So yeah, we were talking about Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. What do you want for Christmas, man?
Oh wow! I really don't care. My wife gets pissed because like I'm not the person that waits for things.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. Say, I think you've bought yourself enough toys this year. What the fuck are they gonna buy you?
Yeah. Well, and this happens every year. It's like she kind of quit caring what I want because I just go get it.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of man I am. Is if I want it and I need it, I'm gonna go get it. I don't need to wait for a fucking holiday. No, but I don't know. Like I've never looked for anything special or anything like that. I always like the fun stuff, and Christmas to me, it's kind of like Halloween and 4th of July. Fuck everything in my life. It's never about what I get out of it. You know what I get out of it? Seeing my kid happy or seeing other people getting happy. That's what the real piece of it is for me. And now my son turned 11 this year, and I'm in a bit of a pickle right now, and I'm gonna have to age restrict this video so he doesn't hear me say this. He knows Santa's not real, but we've been doing this, like, we prank him with that fucking Elf on the Shelf thing every year, and we go to town. We made that more fun than Santa. So he's like, fuck Santa, I don't care about Santa. But he still fucking believes in this fucking elf.
Yeah.
He's 11 and he still believes in himself. But you know how fucking fun it is to fuck with an 11-year-old with a fake elf? Like, is that terrible?
Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all.
Like, he probably knows it's fake. Like, so here's how we do this. I have there's an app called Sideline. You can spend $9.99 a month, and you can create an extra phone number just on that app. So for those that know my original old 759 cell phone number from way back in the day, I transferred that number over to this fucking thing. So I never lost my old cell phone number, but I use it on this app. And so I use that app, and then I actually have judge me, wash me with your hate, like Phil says. My 11-year-old does have a cell phone, but he just uses it because he stays home alone while we're at work. But anyway, so I text him, and I'll send him pictures of, so like I'll go out the day before and I'll put the elf in weird spots. Like the other day I put the elf on his little fucking bearded dragon in the aquarium, like he was riding it like a horse. And I fucking sent him a picture of it while he was like 10 feet away. I was like, hey, you're fucking lizard slow, dude. Like send him that picture. But like shit like that is super fun. Or I'll fucking make a terrible mess in his room. I'll throw shit all over the place. And I'll take a picture of the elf in front of the mess. And I'll pick it up and I'll walk out. And like 20 minutes later, I'll send him the picture. And I'll be like, your dad's going to be so pissed. And so he'll come around out of his room and be like, Dad, it wasn't me. Look, it's on my phone. It wasn't me. I'm like, oh, fucking whatever. Like, act like I'm getting mad at him.
Oh, it's freaking great. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that because my oldest is 4, and he's got 2 of my old cell phones that, like, because his tablet that Lindsay's old tablet, he destroyed that from dropping it all the time. So I give him these old phones. I'm like, okay, YouTube app's on there. We got your YouTube Kid thing set up. You can watch YouTube on it. Perfect. Well, he's got 2 of those. We did get him Santa got him a Kindle for Christmas. And
Santa did. Yes.
Yes. And yeah, we've been doing the elf on a shelf for 2 years. And it's funny. He's really good at like figuring out situational stuff. Like his situational awareness is like really good. And he loves the elf on a shelf. He thinks it's hilarious. Ours is named Pickle. He abides by the rules. You can't touch it. You got to look.
Ours is named Elf Richard.
Perfect. But yeah, the other day we went looking for it, and we had it stuck. Like just his head was poking out from his like underwear drawer, and he had all this underwear strewn across the room. And he's like, there you go. Awesome.
There. Yeah, you should be able to see on the screen now. He's riding the lizard.
That's fucking great. So we've got ours in the underwear drawer, and this is the second. He already found it for the day. He goes back, and we're going back into his room for something. And he stops, and he's just looking at the elf, and he's like, Dad. I'm like, yeah. Pickle kind of looks like a toy, doesn't he? I'm like, yeah, he does, doesn't he? Just a little bit, but that's just because elves look like toys, I guess. It's like, motherfucker, he's gonna have
Shit's
this.
figuring it out.
Yeah, he's already got this shit figured out. No, we wanted a few more years out of this. It's weird. He figures shit out that he shouldn't figure out. Like it's weird. You give kids credit for some stuff, and then you forget how astute they can be.
Yeah, I give my sister some of the credit for the predicament we're in, because she, we were living in Lincoln, just 10 minutes from their house, and she always had this thing with the girls, and they were 14.
Yeah,
they know better, but she always did the if you don't believe, you don't receive.
Yeah,
so
see?
The kids would always be like, "Oh yeah, can't wait for Santa!" Like,
yeah,
she
gotta play along. You know what to do.
Right. So at that time, Riker's 8, so they come over and like we were living in that apartment complex, and so her and Jason, cool as hell that they were doing stuff like this and trying to get Riker all excited. They grabbed this big old fucking long leather thing with sleigh bells on it. And Jason makes a good Santa ho 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 sound. Holy shit. And so I cracked a few of the windows, and we didn't tell Riker they were coming over. And they come around, they text her like, "Hey, we're gonna make it sound like Santa's coming." They come over on Christmas Eve to come drink with us. And they're like, "We gotta get Riker to bed. So we're going to do the sleigh bell thing so you guys can get them excited and make them fall asleep." So they fucking come around the whole goddamn apartment complex, just jing, 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 ho, ho, ho. Riker's fucking eyes got so big. He got so excited. I was like, "Dude, Santa's here. You can't see him. If you see him, you don't get presents." He's like, "Whoa." That little fucker was in bed so fucking fast. But it's shit like that was always so fun, and now he's 11. I'm trying to keep this elf thing alive, and I think it's selfish of me. I don't know, but he enjoys it still. He's having fun still. Mom and I are having fun. And I just don't want to break the kid's heart, but he's 11. He probably needs his heart broken a little bit.
Yeah.
Rather his dad than some fucking girl.
Well, yeah, there you have it. Yeah, you'd rather it come from you. You don't want to be the one to do it, but yeah. I'm not looking forward to shit like that. I got a few more years before I got to start doing shit like that. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I got plenty of elf ideas for you if you want to tear some shit up, though. I've been doing this shit for years.
I say we only have 4 or 5 more nights, and we've TP'd the tree and TP'd the bathroom. So yeah, I probably can't do any more TPing.
Yeah, that's early stage shit. You start getting creative after a while.
Yeah, I love with the Barbie, the naked Barbie, and then the candy cane and the line of sugar.
Oh yeah, those are some good ones.
So what's your
favorite? What's your favorite Christmas memory as a kid?
Oh man. I don't know if it's my favorite, but one of my earliest memories was always my dad and my uncle made it like a yearly thing, or on the big holidays where you'd get shit. Oh, it's Christmas. Sorry, I hit Rudolph with the truck, so probably not going to be a Christmas this year. Oh shit! I was out hunting and I shot the Easter bunny by mistake, so no Easter basket. Then one Christmas, I had it's funny, okay, because my dad was, he was in the service, and he'd come back and he had a Game Boy. And I thought that was just the coolest damn thing I'd ever seen in my life. And he had the big kit. He had a carrying case for his Game Boy, and he had that fucking flip over magnifying light so you could play the Game Boy in the dark before screens were lit up. So you actually had to have the light magnifier. He had that. I thought that was amazing. And I had a big piggy bank with a shitload of change in it. We're talking like a few $100. And I saw that, and I decided I need to have me a Game Boy like he's got. So he takes me up to that old little Walmart in New York, and we get in there, and he's like, "Hey, do you want one like I have?" or do you want one that plugs into the TV? And I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, TV. So he conned me into getting the fucking TV one so he could play it, which worked out fine for all of us. But
that's probably what you and I would have done in that situation.
Oh, hell yeah. But in retrospect, it sucked because
like, my kid's got $200 to blow on some stupid shit. Fuck yeah, I want to play too.
So then, of course, Christmas comes along, and I'm so excited I can't sleep in my room. So I'm on the couch trying to sleep. Well, the couch in the living room where the Nintendo's hooked up to the TV, because there's one TV, obviously, in this day and age. And my dad, my uncle, I think somebody else are sitting there playing fucking Super Mario 3 till like midnight. And I'm like, you gotta go to sleep or Santa won't come. I was all pissed. Yeah. So they probably
I said a good memory. Jesus.
I mean, that's good. Terrible. It's funny in hindsight. Like, I don't know. I got so much. I was so spoiled with stupid fucking toys that I didn't need. Like the gifts were always like fleeting, like, you know. But it's just that those funny ass stories, shit like that. That's what I remember. It's not the gifts. The funny family stories, shit like that. That's what I like. And like I said, now that we've got this big extended family on her side, like it's a lot of fun to go there and enjoy shit like that.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, so I was the youngest of 7, so like it was a pretty goddamn rowdy house. And like I remember as a kid, the only way like Brant and Lynn could get me to sleep, because I was always, a little kid, super excited, always wanting to, oh my god, Santa's coming tonight. So Lynn has this like weird deformity on his ear, and it looks like a little bit of an elf ear, and so every year he would tell me the story of how he got his elf ear. It was because he stayed up late and went to try to catch Santa. And the second Santa came down the chimney, Lynn ran out there real quick, but the elves caught him and turned around and shot him with the little elf ray gun, and it turned his ear into an elf ear. I was like, dude. And he made the elves sound like, Lynn was a big comic book fan. And he's kind of an asshole. So he could like describe the elves as these like little fucking green demons that were there as like Secret Service for Santa, is like kind of how I like perceived it. I'm like, I ain't fucking with elves. Fuck that. Like, I'll just go to bed. I don't need to see Santa that bad. It worked. My ass would go to bed.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And I had normal ears.
I have like a very small, like little tip to the top of my ears, and I was little, and my uncle picked me up by the ears kind of one time and set me back down. He goes, now you're going to have ears like Mr. Spock. And I'm like, ah!
Yeah. And you do now.
Yeah, now I do, motherfucker.
Yeah. Is that where you get it? Does your cartilage grow because people yanking your ears? I could see people yanking Lynn's ear, and like when he was a little
Maybe.
kid.
I wouldn't think that it'd have to be pretty damn
Lynn,
severe.
Lynn, if you're watching or listening, Lynn, let us know. How did your ear really get like that? Was it teachers yanking your ear, or daycare yanking your ear because you were being a little asshole?
I mean, regardless, I'm going to say yes.
Right.
I mean,
anything else with Christmas?
Oh, geez. Well, I can only assume
We talked about elves. We talked about Fat Man. We talked about... What was your worst gift?
Oh, God. I'd usually get, like, my favorite gifts were always the out-of-date shit. Or you get the toy and you'd already have the toy. Like, that happens. My mom would give me... Or I'd get, like, a shirt that's, like, 2 sizes too big. My mom,
he'll grow into it.
Yeah, right.
That's what you'd hear every time. He'll just grow into it. It's fine.
I'm 25. That's probably not going to happen. Yeah, still trying to grow into it at 33, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's not her fault. You're still small.
My mom, not that long ago. This is true. I want to say maybe 5 years ago, my mom gave me a 12-pack of blank VHS tapes as a gift.
Oh my God.
She's like, I don't know if you still are able to use these or not. Oh, fuck.
5-pack of blank VHS tapes?
Oh, I think it was like a dozen. Honestly, hang on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You still got them? I'm trying to remember the last time I used a VHS tape. Or even seen one. Holy fuck.
Still have it. I hold on to it because it was just funny to me.
That's a good like a white elephant gift if you got like a holiday party or something coming up.
Oh,
just
yeah.
To be a dick.
That's one thing we do on her side. We do, instead of like buying, like I said, since it's such an extended family, we get together. Instead of buying everybody's shit, we buy the kids stuff, and then we all do the gift exchange thing, the trade gift. Everything's in the middle. You pick one, you can gift it back and forth a few times.
Yeah, that's just fun.
And that one year you do like a $25 limit. That one year we went and got like a giant thing of toilet paper, air freshener, X-Lax, all sorts of shit, and threw that in there, and somebody grabbed, like, nobody was trading for that one, but it was freaking hilarious. This year I've got, actually, it's kind of a cool little setup. I bought like a little $6 6-pack cooler, a couple of like switchblade knife things threw in there, 6-pack of hams, and a thing like candy. So it's a pretty good little gift. She's got some scratchers usually, so that I like doing that. That's kind of fun.
So do you guys have like a steal limit? You can only steal the same gift twice or something like
I think on the third time it gets stolen, then it's yours. That's it. It can't be taken anymore. And you can't steal. You can't just like take it right back. There's a whole bunch of rules, and it's usually not a problem. But yeah, I mean, there's over a dozen of us usually playing this, so it takes.
Oh, so there's probably some cool shit in there.
Oh,
It
yeah.
takes a while.
Oh yeah, there's some good shit in there. Like sometimes you come away with real winners. So hopefully, I thought I got a good one this year. I'm looking forward to it. The one year I gave her cousin a signed picture of myself wearing a suit in a frame. Like I'm standing there in a suit with a tie, this really stern look at my face, and I've got it signed, and it's in a nice frame.
Tony fucking G.
Yeah, you damn right. Suave as a motherfucker.
Suave. Now we did a white elephant at work. Shit, what was it, last week or the week before? And we do it every year, but I'm always on the road, and I'm just like always so like, go. I don't ever think about shit like that. I don't plan ahead for shit like that. And the last 2 years, 2 years ago, the first time we did it, I completely fucking forgot we were doing a gift. It was my first year doing it with them, and completely fucking forgot a gift. So I literally just like at the end of it, and they're like, hey, we're missing one gift. There should be one more. I was like, $20. Who wants it? I just held a $20 bill in the air because I'm a fucking asshole. The next year I bought something, and then I forgot to fucking bring it. And I show up to the Christmas party. I was like, fuck, I forgot to bring it. So real quick, I bought on my phone a digital gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings, and then asked the lady at the desk of the bar if she could somehow print that for me so I could put it on the table.
Oh, shit.
So that was terrible year number 2. So now I'm known as the guy that brings terrible gifts or sucks at gifts. And then this year I remembered. Well, not really. It was the night before I went, I'm not doing this again. I'm going to bring something. And I'm the food guy, and this is with all the store managers that I oversee. And I'm always walking their kitchen. So I bought the book Kitchen Hacks. I'm like, they're all going to fucking hate this book, and they're all going to know it's from me.
Yeah.
I love it. Fucking love it.
Yes, sir.
So I bought it, and yep. Right away, as soon as somebody pulls it out, and they're like, and it was funny because my boss was like, oh, finally, because everybody was buying like booze gift sets. Like everything was a booze gift set over and over and over again. A couple of them were kind of cool, not going to lie. But And all of a sudden he pulls that one out and they lift it up and he's like, finally somebody's getting creative. And he didn't even guess it was me. Everybody else just like stopped and went and looked at me like, telling me my kitchen's dirty. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm telling you your kitchen's dirty. Like, your shit together, people.
Yeah.
The coolest one we had in that, and we were doing white elephant all the way around. Nobody tried to steal that gift, by the way. But the coolest one was, if it wasn't a wine bottle, I would have went after it. I in retrospect, I probably should have still went after it, but it was one of those, it was like a wooden frame box with this bottle of wine, and it was like a rope with wooden blocks on there, and it was a puzzle. You had to figure out the puzzle before you could open the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
It was really cool. I thought it was kind of clever. And like the whole time, like the lady next to me has it, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking steal that, I think. And I'm like, no, I don't even like wine. I don't like champagne. I don't like wine. Like, and it's once a year I'll do that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I love puzzles though. I'm gonna fucking solve that puzzle. And I'm watching what she's doing. I'm like, no, this bitch has got it all wrong. You gotta slip that through there and then pull it back through. But I wouldn't give her any tips.
You're like, man, I could have chugged a bottle of wine and tried to do a puzzle. Damn it.
Yeah, I fucked that day all up.
Yeah. You are welcome to use my idea of taking a picture of yourself, putting that in a frame, giving that as your gift, and just put like a $20 bill on top of it. That you should totally do that. I think that's great.
I think that will be next year.
Do it. Just like a sexy picture of you. I think it'd be perfect.
No, I'll just do a pose in my Walmart vest. Put a cape on. No, I'll put an apron on backwards.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Be pretty. Give me a copy of that too.
What, the picture? Or?
Yeah. To hold out on me.
Okay. I'll just make it my Facebook profile.
Unless you want the VHS.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold that back up again.
Okay.
And then you got to talk.
Okay, so yeah, here it is.
Okay, so you must still have your green screen thing on, because all I see is the background for a WWE.
Oh, podcast. Holy shit, I do.
I was like, that is the weirdest looking.
Wow.
I was like, those are the coolest VHS tapes ever.
Wow. We've gone this whole time without noticing that. I'll be damned.
Yeah. I'll be damned.
Let me fix that.
I thought those were like spectacular fucking VHS tapes. I was
holy
like,
shit.
Holy shit.
What happened?
They got this down. I don't know.
I actually chose one this time, and now I'm all fucked up. Because I was like, oh, wait, look at the bottle behind me. It was all, oh, wait, now everything's fucked up.
Now you're on the suicide bridge.
Ah! Ah! Oh, there's boobs on my face. Look at that.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Outstanding.
Tony's
now I'm playing.
Boner.
Now I'm well, yeah. That was there before. All right. Oh, shit. I didn't turn it off. My bad. Close the window before I turn it off. There we go. All right.
There we go.
Now I'm back.
Back to normal.
Anywho.
That was fun.
So, yeah. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. It's a 10-pack of RCA 6-hour VHS tapes. Still pristine in the packaging. If anybody is in need.
I'm sure there's a few.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I still have all my VHS tape, like every damn one of them. Every one of them. Amber's
still got a bunch of like old Disney ones. Like none of them are like the really cool Disney collectors ones, but she's
and the Little Mermaid with the original cover. Got to hold on to that.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from Christmas. Do you got any more Christmas things, or are we good there?
I'm sure I had something. It'll come to me. Yeah,
I'm sure it will. Let's talk about this gem.
All right. Oh God, dude, this is such a fucking joke. Like, why? I get it. Like, you have to make a big headline when you pick your Time Person of the Year, but Like, everybody sees through this bullshit. Like, even the people that
Do
still...
they?
I like to think they do.
I'd like to think so too, but I don't think they do.
Like, she's... People, you've got to understand. Okay, so obviously what we're looking at on the screen is Time Person of the Year, Greta Thunberg, the fucking youngest, most important hypocrite of the decade.
Hold on. I think I have her button saved. One sec. No. Okay,
Good God, man.
Hold on.
Scared the shit out
How
of me.
dare you?
There it
How
is.
dare me? Indeed. Like, you feel bad. Like, okay, you and Phil introduced me to this little girl, and he said she has a disability, right?
Yeah, she's on the spectrum.
Like, is it Asperger's?
She's probably some kind of form of Asperger's, but and she's got some like anxiety issues. Like she seriously gets really, really freaked out and paranoid about, normal everyday things. And then you tell her that the world and the climate are going so far down the shitter, there's no saving it. And so, yeah, what happens? This girl starts skipping school to go protest and becomes famous. What the fuck?
So, yeah, the problem here being that she has some problems, and instead of, helping with that, oh, hell yeah, as her parents, let's exploit that. Let's just ruin her life. Thanks. Yeah. That's great. Ugh. And now she's the fucking Time Person of the Year. Like, I don't even know how to react to that. Like, I saw that and I just fucking rolled my eyes. Like, are you shitting me? Like, that day, I saw that, and then I literally saw, like, the picture of her on the fucking train with all the plastic shit. Didn't even make it a day, and you are just getting lynched over this and this and this and this and all this hypocritical shit. Then the picture of her on the train with the suitcase, like, oh, it's overcrowded. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible being on this train with all this overcrowding. She's the only one in the picture. And she's sitting amongst the luggage, and then there's another picture of her in her own private car eating all this fancy shit.
So yeah, well, you do that to get first class, and that's what she got.
Yeah,
she got moved up to first class. Like that's a pretty common ploy when you have a following on social media, and you want a free upgrade on a plane or whatever, you just start criticizing. They're all like, oh yes, we'll bend over backwards to make sure you don't talk shit about us anymore. But yeah, she posted that, and I don't know, it's the whole thing just kind of bothers me in the way that, like you mentioned, the parents are not helping her in any way.
No.
They're exploiting her. So here's the deal. She's like 16, so she's not completely uneducated.
Right.
But she's ill-educated. Now she's getting a terrible education on the world and how people treat each other. She's on the far spectrum, so she's going to be treated worse than anybody else in the entire fucking planet now. And she's going to think everybody on this planet are nothing but a bunch of shitbags.
Yeah.
Because
and it's not her fault.
It's not her fault. It's her parents' fault for not bringing her back to reality and say, hey, not everybody's like this. But when you start barking at the ends of the spectrum of lefty or the ends of the spectrum of righty, you're going to get hated from fucking everybody. Yeah. Well, guess what? She picked one of the ends of the spectrum. Her parents pushed her out there and said, have fun, girl, make us some money, because that's what this is. And she's going to be famous, sure. But when is she going to get a high school degree? Is she going to go to college? Like,
you have to now.
You know what? I'll probably be pissed off 5 years from now. She'll be in like fucking Harvard or some shit because, because she's white and not Asian. Yeah, if you're Asian, you can't go to Harvard. So it's easier to get to Harvard. You can have a lower ACT or SAT test scores as a white person. If you want to be there when you're Asian, you have to have a super high. I don't know the number; it's not in front of me, but
it's fucking ridiculous
about it.
That is
Well,
insane.
they do it on economic scores, and so Asian people are known to be grown up in a society a little bit more brash and not as social. Where white people get more points because we're a little bit more social. Now, black people, you can have a really low SAT score and get in because of
Diversity.
You name it. Like,
Yeah. Got to have
And-
that
and
diversity
it's-
percentage, right? Because those Ivy
Right.
Leagues,
And-
that's important to an Ivy League.
And now it's important to note this isn't racist. This is just what their standards are.
Yeah.
I'm not stating anything that is not a fact. You can have a subpar SAT score and get accepted into Harvard just because of this color of your skin.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not racist.
No, that's incredibly racist. It's insane.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's we're almost to the new decade, and that's just insane to me that's a thing.
And Asians have to have an astronomically high SAT score to get accepted in. That's not racist. No, not at all. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, we'll see what 2020 brings, I guess. So excited.
God, Greta Thunberg to racism. That escalated quick.
Yeah, wow, that's no shit. Yeah, I don't know. I can admire why you would pick somebody like that, but it's not like we didn't know how hypocritical that situation was
so-
going in.
You could admire why they would pick Adolf Hitler 2 times.
There you have it. Like, there's the same reason that Rudy Giuliani was picked in 2001 and Osama
Yep.
bin Laden wasn't. Obviously,
Yep.
Osama bin Laden had the biggest impact, but you're not going to name Osama bin Laden Time Person of the Year.
Yeah. Martin Luther King got it. Dwight D. Eisenhower got it. But then, Joseph Stalin.
Yeah.
I'm sure Joseph Stalin will make it pretty soon if they keep this socialism shit up.
Well, now Greta Thunberg's the Time Person of the Year, and they can print a bunch of magazines and cut down some forests to print that magazine. She'll be happy about that.
I think I read it was like 100,000 trees are cut down every year to print magazines. Way to go, Greta.
Yes.
Way to go.
How dare you?
How dare you!
We shouldn't make fun, but we will.
We will. How about this one? So
Yeah,
I'm
what the
glad-
hell?
I'm glad they got cleared, but this was ridiculous. So, Tony, tell us about the little game we used to play. We still kind of play it sometimes.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
still
yeah,
get random text messages from people I haven't talked to in 10 years with this going on. Like, it's just a never-ending game.
Yeah, I still snap out like a video. I'll be like taking a video of something random, and then all of a sudden, bam, right there. And as soon as you do that and they look at it, you slug them in the arm. Like, that's the game, right? It's always been the game. Like, it's been the game for like 40 years. So, apparently, this gentleman at the Army-Navy game behind Reese Davis there throws out the gesture, and what the fuck? Why the blowback? Why?
Because 5 people think it's racist. Okay, it's more than 5, but
Is it more than 5? Is it really? Or is it the right 5 people?
Well,
who made
I
it
seen
worse?
I seen at least 5 people on CNN.
And what are they saying? Why are they saying it's racist?
Oh, the white nationalists have embraced that symbol as being racist.
So a racist fucking small group of people decides that they're going to embrace that. So now it's fucked up for everybody. No, why?
Sure,
Screw that.
whatever.
Screw that.
Here's the deal. Okay. How many people in the country do you think are actual white nationalists?
There can't be many.
I don't fucking know any. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, no. Well, it's probably not something you broadcast a lot, is it?
Well, no. Well, I don't know. If you're a white nationalist, you'd probably be out protesting. That's what they're talking about, is people like that. So if you want to be found and known,
That's true.
so yeah, this is outrage culture trying to make a big deal out of nothing and try to be, we hate Trump's America. You can hate Trump all you want. Stop fucking with the kids that are in school. Like,
Yeah.
what are these kids doing that are so goddamn harmful? They're having fun. They're fucking with their friends on live TV.
Yeah.
How many?
That's all it is.
Like, you see the kids behind smirking.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, he got him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so stupid.
That'd be my reaction. I'd be like, fuck, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, wish I'd have done that. Well, now be glad you didn't. Because now it's a
No
fucking
shit.
white nationalist. It's just so stupid.
You know, I'm more pissed at the black kid for drinking a Coca-Cola and then the other guy drinking a Coke Zero. Like, this is obvious sponsorship. So
Yeah.
do you think Coke put on this whole farce of let's make this outrage culture issue and called up all their lefty buddies and was like, hey, you see all that racist shit behind our pop cans?
No, but I'm going to guarantee that guy does not drink Coke Zero. Nobody drinks Coke Zero.
Well, I do.
Ugh, you have to.
I'm drinking cherry Coke Zero, to be exact.
Well, at least you got some flavor in it.
Yeah, I got to. Shit's weak.
Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Way to make me look like an asshole.
Yeah. So, racist, not racist.
No, nothing about that is racist.
Okay.
And
Just
now
making sure.
we're racist for saying that.
You are. I didn't say anything. I just brought up the story.
Well, I'm waiting for you to say something. Don't leave me
I'm not
hanging,
gonna say
bro.
anything. Everybody
Fuck.
probably already thinks I'm a little racist anyway.
Well, okay, that's fair. We don't need to pile on.
I know, right? I get enough hate.
No, the okay hand gesture is not racist, and I'm positive that guy didn't mean it that way. And if he did, it's probably something that all the people around him already knew. Well, that guy's a little racist. Yeah, no, it's not racist.
Here's the deal. Anybody who thinks it's racist, you need to show me one white supremacist that went like this. And I'll show you 50 black people that went like this. And then I'll show you another 100 people that probably did this and this and this. And like, just fucking stop.
What about this?
Oh, Jesus.
I think in some countries, like, this basically means fuck you. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure in some countries this means fuck you.
I don't know, but hold it up again and say something.
I think this means fuck you.
That's racist!
Damn it.
Burned.
It. You got
Busted.
me. You got me.
him.
You dick. Well, you're just making me hate humanity. What else you got?
Okay. Let's try to get out of here. Let's have some fun. Let me find something a little bit on the lighter side before we take you down the dark road again. Australian government created fake negative horoscopes to deter Sri Lankan asylum seekers.
What? You're shitting me. This is a real story.
Yeah.
No.
Australia Department of Home Affairs created fake negative horoscopes with the hope it would deter the asylum seekers from trying to enter Australia, according to a report.
What?
Like,
how does that even remotely go together?
Apparently the asylum seekers like read horoscopes, so.
But that's a thing. Like, people looking for asylum are like super into astronomy, astrology, and fate, and the cosmos. That's a thing, apparently.
Let's see. I'm
so
trying to pull up the
confused.
actual.
This is okay. All right, I'm a Cancer. What's my Cancer say?
Luck is not in the cards for you. Do not try to travel illegally to Australia by boat. You will be stopped and returned. You will lose everything your family owns to debt and face family problems. Oh my God.
That's what it says?
That's pretty fucking blunt.
Like, they thought that was going to pass as a real... Holy specific. I'm looking at the one next to it, Libra. Your luck is bad. You cannot illegally travel to Australia by boat, as you will be stopped and returned. Is that what they all say?
Do they all say can't go by boat? That'd
Well,
be
then
fucking
Sagittarius
excellent.
is if you illegally travel to Australia by boat. They all say that. Who the fuck signed off on this? Holy crap. If you illegally travel to Australia by boat. Taurus. Virgo, if you illegally travel to Australia by boat. Aries, if you attempt to illegally travel to Australia by boat. Aquarius, if you risk everything you and your family have. Holy shit.
Wait. Scorpio, if you naively trust people, smugglers, lies, and attempt to illegally travel to Australia by boat. God damn it.
Ah, Pisces, luck is in your favor. Buy a lottery ticket, but do not travel to Australia by boat. No, it doesn't really say that. But it does say if you illegally travel to Australia by boat, you will be returned.
Oh my
Well-
God. Let's make one of these with Epstein didn't kill himself.
Like when you read the horoscope, do you only read your
I
own?
don't. I don't read it.
I haven't read one in a long time, but if you ever read one or you're just, bored and glancing through the paper and you saw it, do you only read yours or do you glance at the other ones? Anybody glancing at these can clearly see that they're
I guess
all the
I've read
same
my
fucking
wife.
thing.
I've read my wife's before when I looked at mine. Just I don't know. This is a really good depiction of what horoscopes really are. You're right. It's the same shit rehashed in a
Yeah.
different way.
Well, yeah, but usually they mix it up for the different, astrological signs. These are all blatantly the exact same thing. Holy crap. This is terrible.
Yeah.
So I wonder if
Those
it
are pretty-
worked. Did it work? That is the question.
Let's see. In recent years, blah blah blah. Oh my God! It just reads through them again. I don't see any results from this, but it made the news, so I'm sure.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure it worked.
mission accomplished. That's amazing. I'm so proud of humanity today. Thank you for all this. Good God.
Good God!
All right.
We just talked about Christmas and Santa. Should we give a little kickback to Santa real quick?
All right. Let's try it.
Santa subdues stabbing suspect on train after New York City's SantaCon. I didn't know there was such a thing as SantaCon. It's like Comic-Con for Santas.
Why wouldn't there be a SantaCon? I mean, what else are you going to do the rest of the year? You only get 1 month where you get to dress up as Santa. Might as well have a festival or a SantaCon to kill the time until the holidays.
2 men were fighting on a train heading from Manhattan to Long Island around 6 p.m. when one of them, a man who was allegedly drunk, shouting homophobic comments and wielding a knife, stabbed a 22-year-old in the leg, according to New York Daily News.
I bet he was
Oh
yelling.
my God, is this really a video of it?
I hope it is. I hope it's a guy yelling, "Hey, cocksucker, don't try to travel to Australia by boat."
Why do you have to throw the cocksucker?
How dare you?
How dare you? Okay, I got to share audio here. Sorry, folks, I got to reshare this because apparently I did not.
I could hear
share
it.
Computer sound. I know it was coming through my fucking microphone. It was loud
No.
as shit.
How dare you?
How dare you? Go Santa, go Santa.
Fuck
It's
you,
your birthday.
motherfucker! Kick, fuck you! Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Oh no! And then somebody's wearing Santa baby on the back.
Oh, fuck you. And your gender fluidity and your male mansplaining bullshit. And look at the chick there. She's pissed.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of guys in Santa gear facing one way, and then there's
It
one
kind of
chick.
looks like they're about to rape her. Am I wrong? I see the Santa baby on the back of the shirt, and she's like, "I'm in trouble." And these guys look drunk and horny. Shit's about to turn into a bukkake here.
Oh God.
Santa baby.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. Holy
Oh,
crap.
my God.
All right. Well, so we went there. All right.
So Santa bukkake.
What else is there? I mean, the fuck?
I'm surprised my voice has held out this long.
I am too, honestly.
Yeah. You remember Marion Williams?
What now?
Marion Williams. Do you remember her?
Don't think so.
She was the crystal ball presidential candidate.
Oh
for the
God.
Democrats. The crazy one.
Oh jeez, no.
Yes.
Oh no.
So, Marianne Williams falls for fake news story about Trump pardoning Charles Manson.
Oh no. For real?
So, this is what happens when you do not check your facts, people. This is absolutely the first thing Donald Trump will do in the morning when he sees this just deleted tweet from Marianne Williams. There is something deeply sinister about Trump pardoning Charles Manson, even posthumously. Dog whistles of the very worst possible kind.
What the fuck?
So I am troubled to think that anybody would actually think Donald Trump would pardon Charles Manson. Like, when you wake up in the morning and somebody says, "Hey, Donald Trump just pardoned Hitler for all war crimes," and you go, "No fucking way, fuck Trump." Okay, now go look up gullible in the dictionary.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Picture of you, pal. So, yeah, actually, it's funny because I saw just this type of thing happen today on Facebook. Somebody had shared a news story that two of the suspects in the Joe Biden Ukraine
Oh,
thing
yeah, I saw that too.
were dumped in a piranha-filled lake and they washed up on shore. In a quick check, that was a satire piece. That was
Fake
not
news.
real. That was
Fake
absolutely fake news. And I love it. I loved it because I was able to share that to the people who cry that fake news isn't a real thing. Like, it absolutely is.
It absolutely is.
It's absolutely real. Like, some people are blatant about it, like The Onion. And then, the major ones that you love to
Onion's
link.
more satirical and funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
This one was written like it was actual
Yeah.
news article of
Yeah.
an addition to the Clinton body count is what it really looked like. And it was
Yeah.
clickbaity. I opened that thing up going, is this fucking for real? I actually searched it up just to double check it because I was like, this is too good to be true.
Yeah, exactly. That
And
was
it
my
was.
thoughts. I'm like, okay, I just read the headline. I haven't dove into this, but hey, look at this. Anybody have any thoughts on this? I'm going to go check into it before I could even check into it. No, here, this says it's satire. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's not real, unfortunately. What a great story that would be for the holidays, right?
Yeah. Still doesn't excuse Biden's racism.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Yeah.
Well,
Where's that corn pop at?
at least we can take solace in the fact that Joe Biden did not do a quid pro quo, and his hands are clean, and he is a saint.
Totally
and-
clean.
Sorry.
Yep. He did not give $1 billion to have somebody fired that was investigating his son's company. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if I sent this one to you before, Tony. This is just kind of weird. Interesting, if nothing else. So first, this guy gets the banana art. All he did was stick a banana to a wall with duct tape.
Yeah, do tell. Okay, give me a little backstory here, because I literally saw this on like a side scroll somewhere, and it was a banana duct taped to a blank canvas, and it was like, "Oh, art piece sells for." I'm like, "Nope," and I skipped past it. So what's going on here? I can see right here it says $120,000, and
Yep.
that's all it was, right? A banana duct taped to a canvas.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
I
This is how stupid people get sometimes. It's art.
sometimes.
This is art. No, it's not. It's a
Modern-
fucking banana duct tape to a wall. You know what? I can duct tape a lot of shit to a wall. Give me money.
Like, this is something I would do if I had access to a time machine. I would go get like Leonardo and Michelangelo, Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, and bring them to a modern art gallery to see shit like this. And just watch their fucking heads explode. Modern art is such a fucking joke. Anybody can be a modern artist. Like, there's no Sistine Chapels, there's no Davids, there's no Persistence of Time. It's just fucking garbage now. There's no Mona Lisas now. It's terrible.
No.
It took real skill at one time. It took decades for some pieces of art. Now you can duct tape a banana to the wall and make $120,000.
Yep. And then watch the guy who bought a $120,000 banana eat the fucking thing.
That's the dude that bought it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
No. The motherfucker did not buy that.
So-
to
Somebody
eat it.
ate it. They sold like 3 of these. The 120.
No.
Yeah, the $120,000 one was the highest bid. They sold 3 of these banana duct tape bullshit things. And this dude was like, I didn't destroy the artwork. The banana is an idea. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I have an idea. Tony, I have a $120,000 idea.
Oh,
Right here. Here it is.
holy shit. You are doing a real number on my faith in humanity tonight. Do you know that? Are you aware of that?
Well, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Pirotin, the gallery owner, was on his way to the airport when he heard the banana had been eaten. Immediately enraged, he turned around and headed back to the gallery. One of the gallery viewers tried to cheer him up by handing him another banana. Pirotin and a gallery assistant
but
taped
not
the new
same
banana back to the wall. It's not about the piece. It's an art performance. I love him. One artist eats another artist. It's fun. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Too much Adderall.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you. Actually, that's all we needed. Thanks. Good explanation. Good explanation. So Roseanne's a fucking modern artist. Got it.
Oh, yeah. I got one more.
Yeah, me.
Now this one, I think everybody's seen this story in the last week. Man, there's so much news. We're just trying to hit the kind of weird, kind of off the wall ones that you may have missed right now. But I think everybody's seen this one. And I'm a little perturbed by this one because I think I could have gotten my company to make a little bit more money off of this damn thing. This is now a top seller at Amazon.
Yeah, I'm going through Walmart the other day, right, in Hastings, and Lindsay went in first. We had a bunch of the kids with us and some other kids, and it was just a mess. Like, somebody had to stay in the car, so she went in. She bought some stuff. She bought some leggings and a Christmas sweater. She's like, "You should go in and see what they have." And like, there was one rack for like 20 some bucks a piece, and they all sucked. There was like, one was a cow. One was a llama. I'm like, that one's kind of cool. But I'm like, no, I'm not spending over 20 bucks on this sweater I'm going to wear one fucking time. I would have paid 30 bucks for that.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a cool sweater. So
those of you who can't see it, it's a Christmas sweater, an ugly one, with a very creepy skeleton-looking Santa Claus on a couch with a table, a little pile of snowballs, it appears, a straw in one hand, and 3 rails of pure cocaine. Woo!
Oh yeah.
And a caption that says, "Let it snow."
So I didn't see the original Walmart post on there, but it said something like it was pure Colombian snow and shit like that. So like Colombian representatives are trying to sue Walmart right now for defamation or some shit like that. Like it's not surprising that people think of heroin or yeah, it's like where do you get your blow from? Where do
Yeah.
you think it comes from? Like Colombia. So like Colombia is like trying to be like Walmart's defaming us. No, you fucking did that to yourself.
Nothing
Anyway.
says Christmas like Santa snooters. Larry Dickman, titled in a 5-star
Like
review. Santa snooters.
Is this
Bunch
still
of-
available?
Bunch of gacks of cocaine on a Christmas sweater. That's great. Oh, here,
think
we're
this is
looking it
still
up on
available?
Amazon right now, folks. Here
All
we
right.
go.
So this is, what was it called again?
Cocaine Christmas sweater.
Cocaine Santa.
Cocaine. Yep, first thing that pops up. Cocaine Santa. Yes!
Oh my god.
There's new ones. Oh, bottom
Oh, they
right
made-
middle.
Dude, yes.
Bottom right middle. The dude had a mirror.
Why am I getting women's underwear all of a sudden?
I'm
I
not
like this
complaining.
one. This is
Go-
gangsta.
Go back one. There was one on the right in the middle. He's got a mirror. Not that one, the one next to it.
it.
Santa with a fucking mirror line. Maybe it's an iPhone. I think he's doing
my
a
God.
fucking line on an iPhone.
Fucking right, you would do it on an iPhone. It's your phone to do it off of.
That's pretty great. What else? Oh man, these are great.
Oh yes.
Like now, I feel like I need to get one of these.
Yeah, I'm
Son
gonna
of
have
a-
to. I'm gonna have to order a Christmas sweater.
No, I'm doing it right now. I'm fucking doing this right
oh my
now.
god! Look at the cat.
Like I'm. Okay, find me the one I want, and I'm fucking ordering this shit right now as we podcast. Santa
Who is
cocaine.
this?
What is that?
Oh my god! Is
Who
that
is
Mitch
that?
McConnell? Cocaine, Mitch.
Fuck, the original Santa cocaine sweater's $50
Wow.
now. Wow. I am getting.
People are jumping on this fucking bandwagon, aren't they?
Okay, I'm getting this T-shirt. It's like $17. Right there, the down to the right. That one. Yep, right there.
So Tony's ordering this one.
That is what I'm ordering right now. Oh, hell yeah.
And then next he's going to order some of these panties.
Yeah, actually, send me a link.
Why
on that.
does
That
it
actually
jump
looks pretty good.
directly to the panties? I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm assuming you were searching for panties on Amazon. I'm not going to fucking.
My wife probably was. Am I even logged into my account?
No, you're not. That don't
No,
matter.
Okay.
That don't matter.
No, I kicked Alexa out of my fucking house. So that
And bought now. Oh, wait.
well, that was fun.
Wait a minute. Tax? I'll say it better be no fucking shipping. All right, $18. I'm getting it. Order placed.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right. I'll wear that on Christmas Eve.
Fair enough. I already have a few Christmas sweaters.
I don't have any anymore. Like I had a really
Why not?
horrible. I had a couple really fucking ugly ones that were legitimately my dad and uncles from the fucking like 70s
Oh, wow.
or early 80s, you know, and they were meant to be classy and they were those fugly ones. I don't have them anymore. She made I think she threw them away to Goodwill because they were starting to get all ratty and shit, but they were awesome. I loved them and she hated them. One actually had like the awful pattern regardless, but then like up here, like for no reason, there was like a strip of pleather, just like a stripe of pleather for no good reason.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty ugly, though.
No, it was
That's what
fucking
you're trying to-
horrible. It looked terrible. You know, I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it. I'd always wear it for like Christmas, and then she got
They
rid
got
of it.
some pretty cool ones out there now, though.
There are, but that's on purpose now. Like these were vintage, and she fucking hated them, and I think she finally got rid of them. And then my mom was nice enough to get me a really nice one that was like similar, but it was actually nice. So now I rock that usually for Christmas. But now here in a few days, I'm gonna have me a Santa cocaine Let It Snow t-shirt. So pretty happy about that. I'm gonna show you if I can find a picture of that Christmas sweater though. It was a good one. I liked it.
I just couldn't justify ordering the Christmas sweater.
Well, I'm a tight ass and I got the t-shirt.
I'd be the only one that gets to wear it or see it. Sorry.
But then you can only wear it at Christmas? Like, that's not fair.
Well, I already have a bunch of ugly sweaters that I only wear the week of Christmas. Like,
right.
Then it would be competing, and I only wear those. I wear those to stores when I'm out visiting, and like,
sure,
go out like kissing babies and all that bullshit, making people feel good about themselves. But
you kiss a lot of babies?
No, God, ladies and gentlemen, I do not kiss random babies. Don't think I do. Okay.
Oh,
I don't need a fucking Me Too thing.
Chicken hates babies. You heard it here first.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I do. Fuck it. I hate babies. I'm going to make that fucking elf come fuck with your baby. Make that elf ride your baby. That's weird. No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm still looking for this shirt, but as I'm looking for it, I just wanted to share.
Oh, boy.
This popped up, so I had to share it. That's me hiding around the corner, spraying Eckler in the face with the hose. Like,
that's always funny.
Yeah, I had to share that. I thought that was great. So I'm gonna continue the search. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll get back to it. Hang on.
All good. Where did we leave off before
here.
the break?
Here. There we go. There's my fugly 70s Christmas sweater. It's unfortunate that the sleeves are rolled up because it had that fucking like leather strip. It was beautiful. Actually, I had two that were like really similar. So this might be the other one, but either way,
don't get to see the leather strip though.
I know. I love this thing. It's beautiful. I miss it. She hated it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why she gotta hate cool stuff? Like she's always hated all my Vans. It's rude, right?
How many Vans have you had?
3.
Okay. Yeah. That's 3 too many.
Or is it 4? I had the Dodge Ram wagon. Had that Ford Econo line.
You got 3 kids right now, so it makes sense for you to have an actual van.
Yeah.
What vans were you buying?
Fun ones.
Like creepy shaggin' wagons?
I have never owned a panel van, but I am not opposed to it. I would love to have me a panel van. Or an Astro van. I've always liked the little Astro vans, so I thought those were awesome.
Did you ever sell that like handicap lift thing?
I still have it.
One of your vans?
That was that Ford Econo line I bought off of Buddha. I still have the lift.
This fucking asshole. You used to put it on Facebook like every 3 months asking somebody to buy this fucking lift for a fucking van.
Well, I don't need it. I figure somebody else could buy it if they needed one. I tried. What good am I going to do?
For like 5 fucking years, nobody wanted that goddamn thing.
Well, obviously, the post is still probably up.
Yeah. After a while, I don't remember. I wanted to give you shit about it. I might have. I don't know. I'd see it pop up every now and then. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, nobody wants it. Like, stop it.
I'm at the point where I'll just give it away.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. No.
I had somebody, when I was trying to sell that last van, somebody wanted me to like basically like give it to them. Somebody like messaged me on Facebook telling me their sob story and like, oh, I can I give you like $200 and I'll make payments for $200 and you just give it to me. And Like, yeah, no. Like my life sucks too. Fuck you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like trying to beg for a van?
Yeah. Like that's
What
how
kind
it
of
goes.
fucking loser do you have to be to try to beg somebody on Facebook for a fucking
Oh,
van?
they made it sound like their life was shit. I mean, I'm not doubting that it was, but
Ugh. And they
yeah.
had $200.
No, even then they had to like wait to get the money.
Oh.
So
Well,
yeah,
that sounds pretty confident in, a good purchaser.
yeah.
Yeah, that's somebody I'd like to sign a title over to. If somebody was like, "Hey, I'd like to do a private purchase of a firearm, but I need to make payment plans, and it's going to take me a little while, and my life's really down in the dumps, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of depressed, and my family hates me."
Yeah. Probably not gonna rate that seller high.
By the way, some kids at school were really pissing me off.
Oh, yep. Red flag. No.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean, if you ask, the right people, they basically give away guns on street corners. And
Oh, you know what I did like? There was a video some lady tried to do, and she actually went through the article. She was a lefty journalist, and she was trying to prove how easy it was to buy a gun today. And so she went into a Walmart, and then she went into a Dick's, and she went to 3 different places and got turned down in all 3 of them. She didn't know a fucking thing about guns, and they ask you simple probing questions of, hey, what are you going to use this for? Is this for you? Is this for somebody? Like, they ask a lot of simple probing questions just to see if you're full of shit or not. And it's up to the manager. So if I come up to the counter and 2 people have to sign off on that purchase, and both of them are trained, very, very detailed training on whether or not you should sell that gun. Now, if I got an old man and a son come up to the counter and the old man's like, oh, yep, this is my gun, but someday it's going to be his. Okay, yeah, I get that. But then if somebody comes up and is like, yeah, I want to buy, and they look at a sheet of paper and it has a specific caliber and a specific model, and be like, oh, is that for you? What are you going to use it for? And you'd be surprised how many times you hear like a woman come in and be like, yeah, I want to get that Remington 223 over there. Like, oh yeah, what you hunting? She's like, oh, pheasant. Oh, no, you're not.
no,
You're not buying anything today. See ya.
no, bye.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah.
Killing a lot of pheasants with that, huh?
Yeah. Well, you got to be a fucking good shot.
That'd be an impressive shot. I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
That's funny shit. Yeah, no, the gun thing. Oh man, that is a deep, deep topic. I'm sure we'll dump.
That'll
into
be
it
another time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we're gonna try to line up our next episode here, probably in the next couple days, so we can have that one in the book before the holidays kick in and we all fucking completely lose track of time. But we're probably going to dive into all the politics happenings.
Yeah, we'll catch up on the month that is crazy as shit.
Yeah.
December politics. We just had another presidential debate, which was a shit show from what I seen. But then we can get surprise. We're gonna have Phil probably joining us on that one.
Yes.
With that, here let's get this started right now. And I'll want some crowd participation from this. Damn it.
Yes.
I want to see what you guys have. Tony, do you have a good one ready to pull up on the screen? Because the one I had wasn't that great. But we're looking to start as a new year. New year 2020 coming along. We want to get a Deadpool going. Celebrity Deadpool. Let's pick our top 10 and then a couple of like fillers just in case we need some tiebreakers in there. But yeah, I think Tony, you and me and Phil, we break down.
Yeah.
Who's most likely going to die in 2020?
I play as much as I can't stand Todd and Tyler. I can't, I hate it. They drive me absolutely nuts. But I do
Todd and Tyler?
Yep, I do not enjoy them at all. But I do play their Deadpool game every year, and unfortunately, it's the best one I've seen, so I will be using that as reference here quickly. But this is real simple.
Okay.
Here's a big list of celebrities, and obviously the ones crossed out are ones that we lost this year. So how this works is you pick 10 celebrities for your list, and you're going to rate them 10 through 1. Obviously, if one kicks the bucket through whatever means, if they're next to a 1 or a 2 or a 10, you get that many points for that one kick in the bucket. Then if there's a tie, you have like 2 or 3 alternates, and you get like a half a point for that, just for tiebreaker reasons. So this does not matter on how they kick the bucket, whether it be natural causes, suicide, or some crazy DeLorean explosion from Back to the Future. Doesn't matter. Just you get points when a celebrity goes tits up. So that's kind of what we're thinking. It's I know it's dark as shit. You find out how horrible your friends are. That's the fun part of it, because I've asked for suggestions before, like the first time I did this, and I found out real quick how dark some of my friends are. I knew it, but this just confirmed it. So, yeah, you kind of approached me with this idea. Let's run with it. I like it. And yeah, we are absolutely going to need crowd participation. So we'll get this kind of set up, and we will share the absolute hell out of it, and we will start this for 2020. Sounds good to me.
We'll get this posted on a Facebook page. So Big Buck and Entertainment's our Facebook page for now. But we'll post a chance for you to post your top 10 in there, and maybe even try to give you a cheat sheet list, something similar to that that you can reference, because if you're like me, you really don't fucking give a shit about famous people. But like, I think about people that I assume will die. I think of the Jeffrey Epstein's upcoming. I think Harvey Weinstein's probably going to get killed this year. I could see Bill Cosby getting killed in prison.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's some that are like crazy old, and you think they're going to kick it any year, and they never do. And there's some you're like, oh, that one's on borrowed time because of who they know and what they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things you want to play.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's been knocking on. She looks like death right now.
Yeah.
Like,
so a lot of options. Like, as long as they're at least semi-famous. Like, we're not talking like local celebrities in like Fillmore County, real actual celebrities. As long as they at least had a bit part in a movie or a cameo in a song or something. Yeah, you got to
should know their name.
Yeah.
Like, somebody's got to know their name.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I like it.
So are we going to do ugly sweaters on this one?
If I have mine, I sure as hell will.
If you don't, go get one, dude.
No, she threw all my good ones out, but I ordered my Christmas Santa cocaine shirt, so if that's here when we record next, I'm fucking wearing it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got plenty. If you got to, go to Walmart, dude. Like, they got them.
If not, I'm sure I have some fugly shit in the closet I can put on.
Let's get festive with it, so we can do. So we got Death Pool coming up. We're definitely going to do a month recap in politics, because holy fuck, there's no way we can fit this in tonight's episode. And then adding Phil to it, of course, is going to make it more exciting, as always. And then New Year's resolutions.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's do it.
Or shit you're not going to do next year is probably what it's really titled.
Yeah. Yes. I like it.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
So we got a plan. I like it.
Sounds good. Something to look forward to, folks. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Love it. Last words, Tony?
Bah humbug.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a dick.
Real quick, did you know Kwanzaa's not a real holiday?
Yeah, well, now you can go ahead and push that button for yourself, you dick.
No, look it up. There you go. We'll touch that one again next
right.
week as well. I'm going to quiz
Teaser.
Phil to see if he knows about Kwanzaa.
All right.
In the meantime, those of you that looked and actually watched this damn thing this far, look up Kwanzaa because you are going to be like, what the fuck? It's not a real thing. Not a real thing. It was totally made up in the 60s. Anyway, that's all I got. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.